With all the videos out there talking about hair growth, hair health, it's hard to know which one to follow, which one to do. What I've done is I take bits and pieces of what I love and what's worked for me, and I add them into my hair care routine, as well as use some of my own recipes that I've tried. And I'm sure other people have done this along the way as well, but I'll mix different things in with some of my products, my hair products, as well as using some of the drugstore brands. Now, I do use silicone and sulfates in my hair now when I did stop for many, many years. And I think that some of the products that I was using already had silicones, but I did not know. And one of them was Olaplex. But now that I'm very aware that they are actually good for your hair, the silicones especially, they leave a protective barrier on your hair for any damage, any heat, if you do use heat, friction in your hair. And one of my two favorite, I have many, but I love the Garnier Fruit. I never could say this, Fructis, and this is the hair filler and hyaluronic moisture repair gel cream. And I use this when my hair is wet, right after I wash it. I don't use this on dry hair because the creams tend to not lather in my hair everywhere. And I also use Kristen ESS. You can see that. And this is a leave-in conditioner as well for all hair types. It's for detangling and strengthening, moisture and sealing, shine enhancing. Now I use this when my hair is wet as well. It says to use when your hair is wet. And last night I did use my hair oil. I soaked it in pretty good. Usually I use just minimal after I wash my hair. The first or second day, I only use light, but last night I did use a good amount inside my roots, my scalp. And this is one of the bottles I made for my spring edition. This one, my eyes are really bad. I can read really far, but not close. And I don't know where my reading glasses are. So I'm just turning this up for a minute. And it is almond oil in there, rosemary, rose oil, flaxseed, magnolia essential oil, and that's just for a hint of a soft smell, which is very minimal in here. And then my MSM sulfur, and the sulfur is crystallized and it's in powder form. So that is just a process that I was working on last year, and I had my hair oils out on Etsy. Etsy is really oversaturated, so I since then gone off of there, and I'm trying to figure out another platform to sell my hair oils. This has helped me tremendously with growing out my bald spots and helping with just the growth of my hair. And MSM has many benefits, keratin, and just numerous of other healthy benefits. I believe I have another video about MSM, and I'll put it up if I do. If not, I'll make a video about it. But I do have that. I'm pretty sure. So last night I did brush all my hair out. I don't brush my hair. I mentioned that I don't brush it for maybe 3 to 5 days after my first hair wash or the hair wash. And then I will kind of go back and forth with detangling it and just having all my tangles out. Last night I did not sleep with the braid, but I did have it up, as you saw, in a swirly bun with no satin bonnet or satin scrunchie. I'm sorry. And the oil, I believe, in the little bun helped it to stay in the satin bonnet. I cannot talk. I barely had some coffee, which I am on decaf now, and I have just a tiny splash of regular. It was getting me to where I was too high strung, and if anything was not going right, it would enhance my anger and my mood swing. So I stopped drinking regular, but I just haven't woke up. It is, I think it's 5:32 a.m. It's my day off. But my dog is used to me getting up around 3:30, 4 a.m., and he woke me up. He likes to eat at 4 a.m., and then I just didn't go back to sleep, so I am not quite awake. My hair should be pretty soft just because I did the detangling last night, but my hair is wavy, so it does tangle pretty easy. It is pretty soft right now. So I'll go through all my hair and just comb it out. I don't like doing this very often, even though these brushes are better for you. I have a boar brush, a boar comb, this detangler, and so it's really good when your hair is wet, but I also use it when my hair is dry. And I also use I mentioned my boar brush, which I do need to wash all my brushes and combs today. And I will go through my hair from the top if I have oil, especially, and get it through the bottom. I did oil my bottoms. Well, I used the shea butter in the bottoms as well as my hair oil. But I'll just go through all this after my hair is detangled pretty good so the oils can get through the bottom of my hair. Now, I have a couple of people that bought my hair oils in the past that I really need to get a hold of. One girl, for some reason, her number isn't in my phone, which I thought I saved it. She was continuously getting hair oil from me. She used to work where I work, and then she went somewhere else, and she still contacted me last year. And then she bought hair oils for some of her family members and people she knows. She was really, really happy. She said her hair was starting to grow in on the top of her balding spots. And I really need to make it a point to try and get a hold of her. But I really would love to interview her. Probably have a couple more people that I can interview and show results. But on top of all the other hair products that I'm using as well, I didn't go to all these hair products until later in the year of last year of 2024. That makes sense without me rambling. So I just continue to use tons of products in my hair. I know people say not to. Well, actually, it has gone down a little, so that's kind of not true now. Um, but I still use a lot. Like some people use one, I still use two to three, four to four things. So I guess that is a lot. So, like I said, I've used these two. I use my hair oil and the shea butter. I washed my hair. I did a pre mask with my Indian powder. The rest I had in the fridge with my fenugreek, and I know I had um, three different Indian powders, which I have a couple videos already about some of my Indian powders, and I used the rest of that last night. So my hair is pretty soft right now, and it feels really nice. Normally, my hair is super wavy. I let my hair air dry all the time. Now, again, I kind of went back and forth last year, but I'm back to letting it just air dry. I don't use a flat iron in my hair. I don't remember the last time I ever used one or that I used one. It's been probably about 5 years now, four, but it's been a while, maybe four. I curled my hair a couple times, and I've also used hot rollers, but it's very minimal. So my hair is wavy, so it does look fluffy and poofy because of that. You have that kind of texture hair, your hair tends to look poofier. And my hair is not 100% damage free. No hair is really, but I still have old bleach under my hair. So this is why I am just healing it from the inside out without doing big cuts. That was my choice not to do big cuts and start over from all that bleach I had in my hair still have in my hair still, but I choose to just do hair dustings, and that's very minimal. The last time I did a hair dusting was 6 months ago, and I don't feel like I need another one only because even if I did, example, a big trim, which I will not cut that much growth off, that is just taken off, then probably about a week or two later, after it dries, it'll look the same way because this is my hair texture. So I don't have split ends. I check in my hair all the time in the light. I look outside when I'm outside with my dog, and this is just the texture of my hair. Now, I use tons of products in the bottom. I lock in the split ends with that shea butter, and that is something I made. It's non-processed shea butter, and it's amazing for the ends of your hair. It tends to be a little thicker, so that is why I use it on the ends of my hair. And I am drinking my decaffeinated coffee, and I just want to show you this cute little cup I got in a little mountain town. It says building my empire. It's so cute. I was so proud when I first opened up my permanent makeup business, but it was so tough, and everything is tough. But closed it down because I was paying rent somewhere, and it was pretty pricey, and it was very, very minimal clients just because I was a new business owner, and it takes a while to get your name out there. And I just started getting into the hair side of it a little bit more. And I love anything to do with hair and helping people try to grow out their hair as well as helping the women with the little bald spots. Now, this is a kind of balding that can come back, and it's for numerous of reasons. It could be something that you're low on iron, it could be something that you're lacking. So that is just something that's you would want to go to your doctor about, but or just over bleaching or just different things, then it does help with growing your bald spots back. I have talked to people that it happened that I sold my hair oil to, told them some tips what I was doing, and also with the hair oil, I gave a silk bonnet, satin bonnet, as well as a hair massager in a little gift bag. So that is something that I was giving people and telling them, what to do and just helping people along the way. And it was actually having results. Now, this does take time to see. This is not overnight. It's not something to say, this grows your hair overnight. This puts more hair in your hair like magically in a week or whatever, because it's time you start gradually seeing the difference. If you're patient and you just keep working with your hair, and this is a routine now for me, this is something that I am very dedicated to. My hair is like really, really, really important to me. And it's not that I'm saying this is the only thing in my life. Trust me, I have many things going, but this is a goal of mine to make this part of my other things that I do in life. So it really starts to show probably in 2 years of the hair growth. I do have a video that I'll put up showing that I had not even 2 years how much my hair had grown from I had little bangs here, and then now my hair is down to here. So that really was where I saw the difference. But in between me growing my hair out, I kept cutting the back just because I wasn't really on my hair growth journey. So as it went by, like I don't know, like it would grow and then I would cut it again, grow, cut it again. It wasn't like I was giving it time to really show a lot of growth because I didn't care. Now I'm really, really paying attention, and I measure my hair every 3 months just because your hair grows half a month, half an inch a month. If you have to straighten your hair, at times just use a heat protectant in your hair. Use some silicone sprays because that really helps with most of the heat protectant sprays. I believe have silicones. Also, I added silicone drops into my hair oil for me only. The ones I sell, I don't have it in. Eventually, I will make some with it in there. I've been using this for probably almost maybe 4 months with the silicone drops in just my hair oil that I made that's already open, and my hair's thriving. There's nothing that, my hair isn't falling out. It's not like, thinning out, it's getting thicker. And you can buy the silicone drops on Amazon. Uh, It's just pure silicone, and you put some drops in your shampoo. You can use it in conditioners, and I love it. So that is just something that I will have an option for this ones with silicone drops and without. So, um, but I don't fear silicones anymore. I don't believe that they're bad for you. There's tons of people that talk about it now here on this platform. So in fact, I actually think I got rid of my flat iron, and I was going to do a video of the difference in my wavy hair looking. Some people think it's damaged compared to the straightener, but I don't have it any longer, and I don't feel like I'll use it to get another one. I mean, I still may one day just to kind of show. I mean, obviously, you know what your hair looks like, but there's people that get on videos and say, my hair's so healthy. Look, and this is before, this is after. And I'm not trying to get anyone like, go after anyone. I'm just saying this is just something that people need to know. The wavy hair does not look that way. your hair is going to be a little bit different texture. And of course, when I straighten my hair and use all my leave-in softeners, because I do have some different ones that are silk smoothing serums for that reason. And I still use it in my hair, but it's just because my hair is this texture, it's not going to automatically look sleek, and it's going to just damage your hair in the long run when you're constantly flat ironing your hair. So my hair, this is the next day, like I said, and it is super, super strong, and it's worth it to me to not do all that stuff to your hair, to have it look this good and be strong in the long run. I know that I am covering a lot of things in this video. I try to have my videos just talk about almost just like one topic to two topics, not so broad. But I just kind of want to cover a little things. And I apologize because I'm stuffy today as well as I am not quite awake. And yes, all my silver is showing today because I have not covered it with my hairspray or my eyeshadow I use sometimes, and that's okay. I can have it actually show now and not freak out. I won't be really doing a whole lot today. I will have my hair back up in a bun with my satin scrunchie or my claw clip. So cute. It's like a little dragon. I don't really wear my hair down unless I'm doing something really nice. If I go to a nice dinner or just something of an event, I'll have my hair down and curled really cute, or just my beach wave from the braids. But like I said, if you are looking to grow your hair out and you're looking for tips and advice, and you're not looking for a quick fix and knowing that this isn't going to happen overnight, but it's gradually just keeping your hair healthy and just not going after the things that are people are selling and saying this will grow your hair overnight, then I do have other videos I have to help you on your journey. And even if you're not trying to grow your hair out, you just want to have vibrant hair, if you're keeping your hair short, you want some tips on how to make it fuller, I do have some videos that you can watch. They're the Indian powder videos, and they definitely help to make your hair fuller and vibrant, but it is going to take a little time. It's consistency. I use mine every like once or twice a week. I did this last time just because I had cut my finger really bad, so I couldn't even wash my hair. I went, I think it was like 8 days before I washed my hair, and then I finally started doing it with just one hand. But I will get off this video now because I still am talking and on and on and on. So I hope everyone has a good day. Feel free to comment. Let me know what you're doing for your